So we don't give NinjaTrader a lot of love on the videos. Why? Because the replay is a little harder to do, right? It's all playback is just uh trading view is so much easier. Anyway, so let's give a little love to some NinjaTrader, and we've got some new tools that are available. We have the FLB volume profile, which is a drawing tool that you can access right here in drawing tools, and then you just draw it on your chart. It'll calculate. It's using tick data, so it takes a minute to calculate, and then it'll populate and give you that. Now, what this is, honestly, is a DeepCharts replica of their volume profile that they are, in my opinion, way overpricing. And how this works and what it does is it generates the volume profile based on your wherever you drag it. You can move it as it's already been built, but I use the 5-minute swing high and low right here to build this one. And this is your volume on the right, and then this is your delta on the left. It's coloring it based on which side won, bullish delta or bearish delta. There are settings you can change in it. You can change well, I got more than one on this chart, but you can change your row size, so that's your ticks. So if you want it more granular, you could change it to 1, right? And it'll actually go into 1 tick per level, basically, is what it's doing. And oh, here we go. And it's going to take longer to calculate because it's going through a lot more data. And then if we can get it to calculate, there we go. And now you're going to get a more refined approach on the volume and delta, everything. I like it on 5 because it gives a solid zone to actually use. People can control this and do it however they want. You have your value area. I use 68%, and then you have your opacity of your value area, right? And your value area, what that is it's going to be your, well, let's wait for it to calculate real quick. And there you go. Is going to be your, this line here and this line here, and then you have your point of control. You can actually extend these rays out all you want. If you want to, it's in the settings. I don't care to do that. I just want to see it. And then I might remove this outline of the box here. I'm not sure. Anyway, so this is 10 a.m. right here, right? And we have our lower and our high from our 5 minutes. And then we have a rejection, and then into point of control, and we get large orders right here. So these are large order dots. How that works is that's actually an indicator that will come right here, and we can set the settings, and we can put our threshold, dot sizes, however big or small we want, and the opacity and coloring and whatever you want to do with coloring. So if you don't like, if you want like a blue, and then you want like, I don't know, color would we go for a bearish thing, I don't know, like a purple. Okay, there we go. We can apply that, and then it'll change the coloring to blue and purple, and you can change the opacity. But that is showing you where large orders are coming into the market, and you can set the threshold based on the asset you're trading, and you just play around with it until you figure it out. Then we have our 4-hour FLB zone. This is using order flow as well. The FLB has 3 coloring options now. It has, where are we at? There we go. We have legacy, which is you just pick the color, FLB regime, which is based on trade shield, and then order flow. So what order flow is doing is it's actually taking all of the footprint data from the chart and the delta data and computing that into something that we created, our formula that we've created, that colors the zone based on your footprint chart and your delta. Okay, combined with trade shield, this turns into an extremely powerful tool. And you can tell that like the red colors here, darker is more bearish footprint that's winning. And then lighter is where it's bearish, but you can see there's the pullback. See how it got lighter? And then yellow is there's divergences going on between the footprint charts and delta and our trade shield formula that's calculating bias. So with all 3 of these combined, you are turning yourself into an order flow master, and trading just became really easy. Now this is the 4-hour FLB zone. If you go right here, we can select the 4-hour. You can change it to whatever you want. It's literally turning that interval, that candle, into our FLB zone that we have awaiting patents on for, that generates that into a value area. Okay, and that is going to give you this every 30 minutes. If you have it set to 30 minutes, it's going to generate a new one, and because it's based off the candle. Now I prefer the 4-hour for a lot of stuff. You're going to get a new one every 4 hours, and that's going to be your 4-hour candle. if you're a CRT trader, you're actually going to see the value of the candles being built in real time, and you can make decisions on whether you want to take trades based off of that. And if you see, this is an end cap right here. A new 4-hour broke up and rejected this end cap value area here and pushed back down. The confirmation is it breaking through the previous 4 hours value, and look at that short. So you can't ignore that. That is real, and I use it all the time. But I just wanted to put out some love for the NinjaTrader version of FLB and what we're doing over here. And I wanted to throw out these new tools. I'm not sure if I'm going to build the volume profile for TradingView because it uses tick data. Right now, we're actually using OHLCV for the footprints right here because we're in a no market mode, so we're not getting the data. So this is approximate. But when you're live, you're actually going to see this go away, and it'll go into tick data and give you that information. You do need to have a order flow subscription with NinjaTrader to use all of this stuff. I believe, don't quote me on this, but if you have a live account with them or even just deposited 100, 200 bucks, I think they give you access to that for free without having to pay for it. So, but don't hold me to that. I can't remember. But yeah, this is the new volume profile. It was released today, and it's really cool, and I like it a lot. And we can change our row size to whatever we want. It's calculating, and there you go. Now you have actionable levels that you can trade off of. It tells you the data inside as you zoom in, or if you zoom out, it will not. You won't see it. It won't clutter your screen. But if you want to see what's going on, you can. And that's showing delta on the left, and it's showing volume on the right. And then, as you can see, we get a new 4-hour zone here, and we break down. We're pulling into where our point of control was, and as we get to it, we have maximum volume delta over here that is bullish. So we're expecting in this area right here, right? If we draw a little rectangle, I can't remember the hotkey for rectangles. Okay, there we go. And then we can expect some kind of retracement and rejection, and the large order dots is confirming that, as well as rejecting point of control and the highest volume of delta that we had. And this is what happens. And you blow up through the 4-hour zone, and we just keep going, right? And if you wanted to, a really good system is trail the 4-hour zone, right? But Friday, we just kind of just chopped around after all that whole move. I believe this was Friday. I can't remember. And then, yeah, but this is a very massive move. And for scalpers, this is really, really, really good. 1 minute time frame right here, 4-hour time frame on our zone. If you have any questions, let me know. And these tools are available in the WAPs now.